Oh, Hanaki! Did you know that our souls are connected by fate? What do you know? I'm Yuno Hanaki from Production Kawaii's Hanamizuki. Good evening. Hello, hello. Hi. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Yeah, that's true. If you were at Nene Senpai's birthday stream, you heard me say this already. You heard me say my greeting already because she asked me to. I can't believe the amount of times I have shown up in kawaii birthday VCs and I have been asked to say the thing. It's very cute. It makes me happy, but I'm also just like, really? Really? You want to hear it that bad? Nene Senpai was too nice to me. Why did she make her birthday VC about me? Hello? I was calling in to wish her a happy birthday so that everybody could celebrate our lovely, lovely angel. And she was like, no, I want to talk about Yuno. And I was like, no, please. Don't make this about me. The one and only. Yeah, that's me. That me. Because you're a good person? Stop. Well, so is Nene. I wanted to celebrate her, but it was very nice that she was so kind to me. Nervins? What is a nervin? Is that a term I do not know? Nene just wants to show off her cute kohais. But I wanted to gush over my cute senpai. We can't win in this universe, huh? But no, I love Nene. I hope that she has been having a good birthday so far. I popped in like really early and I know she's going for a while, so I hope she has been having a good birthday stream, birthday endurance. Yeah, she really did pull the Yuno reverse card on me. I was just like, help! I didn't expect to get loved. Sorry if I stopped to take big swigs of water. I indulged and I got Taco Bell for dinner and I haven't had it for a while. I feel very dehydrated. It's so salty. It's so salty. But it was yummy. I only ever order Taco Bell if they have the nacho fries available, and luckily they are doing that campaign again, so I got nacho fries. What's your Taco Hell order? Ah, so you call it what Onimama calls it. Onimama also calls it Taco Hell. I got an order of nacho fries. I got a spicy potato taco, soft taco. I got a little thing of like regular nachos, like the nacho chips with the cheese sauce. And I got a strawberry lemon freeze thing. I don't remember what it's like called, if it has like a special name. But it was like a strawberry and lemon like blended frozen drink. It was really good. Kind of fizzy, surprisingly. But it was really yummy. 2 days away from your birthday. Well, happy early birthday. I hope you have a good day. Solid order, thank you. On the off chance that I end up craving Taco Bell when it's not, when there aren't nacho fries, I usually, the fries will get replaced with like, what was it? It was one of the burritos. I forget which one it is. But I usually will get like a burrito. I also don't always get the spicy potato tacos, but they were really good. 5-layer? Yeah, I think it is that actually. How did you guess? I used to get the freaking Frito burrito, but they took that away, so I haven't been able to get that anymore. Oh, I forgot to zoom in my Google Docs. Let me do that. There we go. Now you can see it. But yeah, I used to get the Frito burrito thingy, but they took that off the menu. I have have really bad luck when it comes to liking things that get taken off the menu. That's happened to me at so many places, and it's just like, why do you hate me? It always feels targeted to me specifically. You've told us, yeah, well, I'm reiterating it because it's relevant to this story about Taco Bell. Love me a 5-layer burrito. The sour cream sells it. It's yummy. I add cheese sauce to it, but that's because I really like the cheese sauce that Taco Bell has. I add it to like practically everything I order. Even today with the potato taco, I added cheese sauce to it also. So it was like a mix of the chipotle sauce and the cheese sauce, and it was really good. Very yummy. Ron is like that too, but the entire restaurant closes instead. No, Rajan! That would be so owari. That did happen to me though. There was like one like authentic Mexican restaurant that was near me in Onigashima that I loved. I absolutely adored it. I wanted to go like so often. And I'm not like Mexican food isn't one of my favorite kinds of food usually. But I really loved how this one restaurant made it, and I loved going there like all the time. But then they closed down and it was so sad. I was devastated. Absolutely crushed. Nothing has ever hit the same way. The place was so good. Man. Hey. I can eat arroz for every meal. Oh, so Spanish rice? Understandable. I do like rice, seasoned rice and stuff. Anyway. We have more prompts, as in I didn't really do more of these after I ended that stream a couple weeks ago. I need to do more if I can. I'm not sure if I'm still gonna go through this project, but this is a good way to just kind of like warm up my writing brain, and I have more things to write this month. I've got lots to do for like the Patreon and for other projects, so it'll be good to like get my brain activated. Time to get through 3 more. No, I'm gonna try to at least get through like 6, because I have 4 finished. I would ideally like to get through 6 so I could get to 10. I'm supposed to do like 30 of these. If I could get to like like 1/3 of the way completed, I will be fine with that. In this stream. Hope you're not overworking too hard. Honestly, I've been kind of slacking, I think. I feel like I've been slacking. Ever since I came back from break, my brain kind of hasn't really been fully in it, I guess. I feel like my motivation's kind of been hard to get back. It's here for streaming. Like, I still really like streaming and everything, but I feel like my motivation for all of the stuff outside of streaming has kind of slowed to a crawl, as it were. And I feel like I've been having a hard time getting out of that funk and, like, back into wanting to make things. So, if my energy for streaming is back, then I should just do the work while I'm streaming. At least that's my thought process for this. I hope that this will be a decent solution. Maybe because of stress. Honestly, I wouldn't like put it past myself. It is probably stress related. It is probably stress related, but I will power through it. It's fine. We get through it one day at a time. Each day that passes is one more day past the thing that is causing stress. Ideally. Maybe not always true. Stress sucks. Real. Real and true, I would say. Okay, I need to get out of this headspace. It was, the reason I took a little bit to start is because I was having a conversation that was, like, kind of important, and now my brain is kind of in that, like, icky fog of, like, having had an important conversation, so I'm just like... Maybe I'll skip 5 for now and go to 6. Because I don't have any ideas for 5. Maybe if I, like, force myself to write 6, or, like, write a different one, I can get my brain to work again. Totally fine, it's just a chill time. Very true. But I don't want to make it another Zatsu, especially because I'm going to be chatting with members tomorrow. I don't want to overlap it and just be like all Zatsu all the time. This is technically a form of Zatsu stream because I'm talking to you guys while I write. However, it's like it's different, you know? You know, all of your streams are Zatsu. We love it. Stop. Don't expose me like this. But this is true. I cannot deny. Also, why am I feel like I'm too far to the side. This is better. Yeah, this is probably fine. You need to see my other braid. Other braid reveal. Gasp. A moth craft ether, a plant that tells your fortune. Mothcraft. Like a mothball. Right brain reveal. Yeah, the side of my brain that makes my brain very lopsided, as was discussed with Nene. Because my right brain is huge. She said so. It's big because I'm very creative. My left brain... I don't want to say that it's small. It's just that my right brain is probably considerably bigger. If I had to say, it's probably considerably bigger. Right brain is the size of a grain of sand. Hey, that's fine. As long as your left brain is big, that's good too. The left brain, right brain thing reminded me Bo Burnham has a song with that. Yeah, I love that song. That song's very funny. Because the right brain's always doing crazy stuff and the left brain is like, oh my god, please calm down. Sorry, answering more messages. Gosh, I need to figure out how to write. I moved to the right side for more history and VTuber facts. Oh no! Your right side! You need that! Came to truly appreciate Mr. Burnham during the big C times. Oh, for the locked in special? The lockdown special? Inside? Did you like Inside? I didn't mind Inside, personally. It got very dark, though, which was... I don't want to call it surprising, because a lot of Mr. Burnham's comedy can get pretty dark, but... It was, like, surprisingly dark. Definitely took me back to early COVID, for sure. Welcome to the Internet was a banger, though. It is a shame that that's the one that gets the most recognition. I feel like there were a lot of really good bangers in that one. My personal favorite is always going to be White Woman's Instagram. White woman, a white woman's Instagram. Truly disappointing that that one didn't get as much appreciation as it should have. I think too many people were called out by it, so they ignored it. However, I found it hilarious. I personally thought that one was great. Did I feel called out with it? What the fuck kind of question? I'm an Oni. What kind of... I don't even use Instagram, is the thing. Maybe that's why I found it funny. Mothcraft. I'm still trying to figure out what mothcraft means. I assume that's something like a mothball. Ether. Ether? Ether. It's ether. I don't know how you were before you got the tattoo. Are you trying to imply that before I got the tattoo I was a white woman? A white woman who uses Instagram specifically? That's fucked up. That's sick and twisted, I think. Yeah, I was obviously a Valley girl before I became an Oni, and then I deleted my white woman Instagram. No. Green-eyed Buna was basic? That's crazy. How could you say that about her? That's crazy. Starbucks and Instagram. Well, Starbucks, yes. Instagram, no. Even when it was first starting to be used, I never really, like, got into it. I've said this before. I will continue to say it until the day that I perish. I'm really bad at taking pictures. And the whole point of Instagram was to post pictures back then. So I was like, I don't understand this. I don't really have a point to this. I remember when I did try to use Instagram, I was mostly posting food pictures. They weren't even good food pictures, though. It was just literally pictures of food that I consumed sometimes. and then I just stopped. I think I posted maybe like 3 or 4 times, and then I stopped. And then I just stopped looking at Instagram. I think I then only used it to follow people who like only posted on Instagram so that I could keep seeing their posts, but I just never posted anything myself. And then I even stopped looking at that. I was just like, why? I don't like it. I don't trust apps that don't have a viewable version on desktop. Trying to look at Instagram posts on desktop is hell. Still don't have an Instagram account? Praise me. Congratulations. You are like me, for real, for real. Well, okay, my accounts are probably still around, like, somewhere. Obviously not sharing the usernames, but, like, they're probably still, like, active. They're just... Well, active as in they are present, and I have the username, but they are dead. Because I will not use them. Bold of you to assume I would ever remember login information. Thank God that the legal requirement to be considered social media is to have a block feature. Yeah, but the thing is, if we're going to talk about block features, have you guys heard all the crap that Elon is planning to do to change how blocking works on Twitter? I'm so annoyed. Why does he keep doing this? He's just mad that people don't want to see his content. He wants to force people to see all of his stupid, shitty tweets. Yeah, he found out everyone blocked him, and now he's like, I'm going to change it so that even though you block someone, you still see all their content, you just can't interact with it. And that's dumb. Literally defeats the point of blocking. No one tell him about the mute feature.
Please, no one tell him about the mute feature. Please, I'm begging you, nobody mention it.
The minute they take mute away from me, it's over. I'm never using Twitter ever again. You will get one mandated tweet and that's it.
Be very, very quiet.
Move to Blue Sky time? Do people even use Blue Sky? I know people, like, talked about it, but, like, does anyone, like, actively go to use it? Isn't it 2 mandated tweets? I mean, at least for us, I don't know if it's different for other people in kawaii. At least for us, we were told we only had to tweet once a day. Not twice. Although, I mean, to be more specific for me, I was technically supposed to experiment more and tweet, like, 5 times a day. But, I don't really have enough to tweet about, so I just kind of have been ignoring that recommendation. Hee hee hoo hoo. Hee hee hee. I just like playing my silly little games or reading my silly little books. They've been trying to make it a thing. It's like fetch. Stop trying to make fetch happen. I always felt weird when Snapchat was popular because I never did anything. I kinda used Snapchat. I wasn't, like, obsessed with it, though, and I very rarely had, like, actual conversations with anybody on it. I mostly was just, like, posting really stupid jokes to my story. That's where I did some of my best comedy. And it's unfortunate because the whole point of Snapchat is that things disappear after a while. So there isn't even a record of it. My perfect jokes. My comedy. It's over. I'm begging, please answer me first. I was literally just typing a message to you. Hi, Kaya. Yeah, for the record, the person I was talking to a little bit ago was Kaya, by the way, guys. Just get in reply. All those Yuno bangers gone into the void. Honestly, yeah. That is what happened. News groups, BBS, IRC. I appreciate that you pay attention to, like, news apps and things like that. News groups. That is not a me thing, usually. I do, like, pay attention to news stuff. Like, if I see a headline that interests me, I then do, like, actual research on it, but I don't think I could ever actually be involved with, like, a full-on news group. Honestly, the news gets really suffocating. Try to stay away from the news, too much bad stuff without seeing worldly news stuff. Understandable. Literally didn't use Twitter until I started watching kawaii or any social media. Wow! That's crazy. I've always been on some form of social media. I think it was YouTube first, before YouTube really became like a social media website. in some ways it still technically isn't, but it has a lot of social features, so it is more so now than it was back then. But it was YouTube first, for sure. And then I think Facebook, and then Twitter, and then Tumblr was probably sometime after that. I think I mostly just used like Twitter and then like maybe forums, like forums and things at first, because that was where I used to do some of my role playing. And like IRC, which is internet relay chat. I also used a few IRC chat rooms for role playing. And then I had a roleplay partner who was like, hey, you should get a Tumblr account. And I was like, what's a Tumblr? Well, okay, no, that's not entirely true. I had a friend in real life who suggested Tumblr, but then I didn't really use it. But then when my roleplay partner was like, hey, you should use Tumblr more. I use that all the time. And I was like, oh, okay. And I literally like reawakened my, at the time, dead Tumblr account so that I could interact with her more. And then I fell into the rabbit hole and Tumblr became like my primary website for like a really long time. Back in my day, we did role-playing on message boards and EM. Less so image boards, or message boards for me. But I did roleplay on AIM a little bit with one of my friends. We would, like, change our text color to represent which character was speaking and everything. We did, like, really bad script-style roleplay with, like, asterisks and stuff. That, like, really cringe style of roleplay. But, I mean, I was a preteen, so back then you do not think about how cringe things are. I still visit forums occasionally. Honestly, same. You'd be surprised how much valuable information you can find on forums. Forums are pretty great. That's why I get kind of sad that in a lot of ways Discord has started replacing forums, because I feel like the fact that Discord is kind of taking over that role, Discords are still pretty private. Yeah, sure, you can, like, search topics and, like, try to find big public Discord servers that talk about that thing. But, like, they're still kind of private. And you may never find, like, certain pieces of information unless you think to search through a bunch of servers. You know? I wish things stayed a little bit more public. Internet archival is very important. Discord is replacing message boards in the new platform for instant messages. I don't mind it being used as a messenger, don't get me wrong. But I do think that it replacing message boards and, like, forums is not great. Personally. You become a member on the Discord as well? Do you mean, like... I'm not sure what you're asking. I am part of a few Discord servers, yes, but they're, like, VTuber related because I'm VTuber. If they don't have an over-edited 2005 style GIF on their message footer, they can't be trusted. Honestly, real. There was a period of time in Tumblr roleplay where people were kind of formatting their posts almost as if they were, forum posts, which was very funny. Like, they would have, like, quotes that were, like, not particularly related to the roleplay, but sometimes were at the very top, and then they'd have, like, a divider. Then they'd have their text reply, and then at the bottom they would have some sort of, like, footer image and another, like, character quote. And it was so, like, silly looking. Because Tumblr wasn't really used to that kind of formatting, so I remember it would, like, break a lot of the time with that stylization. But it was quite silly. You are? Yeah, I know. Shocking, right? Yeah, VTuber. I don't know if you've heard of one of them before. As disruptive as the internet was and is, the same pattern gets followed. A bunch of smaller startups flame out, merge, eat others. The end result is a few big companies ruling the space. Yeah. The internet used to be, like, paraded around as, like, the, like, new free space and that, like, pretty much anything was possible. I still think in a lot of ways that is true, but it is also very true that it's been eaten up by all of these, like, initial startups that have now gained so much power that they can just consume everything else. Anything else that they think looks remotely consumable, I guess. Big companies feed on the small so they can monopolize. Yeah. Indeed. This is in fact true. Surprise, I'm barely doing any writing. Do I not want to do this today? I think I don't want to do this today. Soon all will be beneath Michael Mouse. That would be wild. I don't know about that. I don't know if I like the sound of that. Because the thing is, if Disney gets its hands on it, there's a chance that it would get, like, very, like, desaturated. Like, I feel like a lot of things would lose their vibrancy if they were under Disney. Because Disney, unfortunately, does have a very formulaic approach to a lot of things, so I feel like, I don't know. They can't keep lighting money on fire. Honestly, true. Did you guys hear about that frickin', did it become like a lawsuit? Court case? That thing that happened because of the terms of service that somebody signed related to Disney Plus? Did you hear about that? Maybe this is gonna turn into a Zatsu. Maybe I should just go to my chatting screen. That was so bad. Yeah, it was awful. Nuh-uh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, the Disney Plus one. Okay, so I'm gonna do my best to summarize this. I think I'm just gonna go to my chatting screen for a bit. Maybe if I get the energy to write later, I'll write later. To the chatting screen. I'm hiding behind my PC, or my laptop, I guess, because I'm tiny. Hold on, let me hide my work stuff. Hold on, let me hide the work stuff. It's in the way. I'm too tiny for that. Cumby. Hello. Okay, so the Disney Plus situation, right? The case is still ongoing? Okay, good. I wasn't sure if it was a case or if it was just a suit. I couldn't remember. Hi. But okay, so from what I remember, there was this couple who was eating at a restaurant that was, I don't think it was on, like, park property. It might have been. But it was still, like, a Disney property. I can't remember if it was one of those, like, downtown, Disney, like, restaurants or what. It was something like that. And it was a husband and wife, I believe. They were there for, like, celebrating, like, an anniversary or some sort of, like, some other, like, holiday celebration thing. Disney owned but not operated. Yeah. Disney Springs, thank you. So they were eating at a restaurant, and I believe it was the wife who had an allergic reaction. Even though they had been told the thing that she was going to be eating would not have any allergens. And it, like, really messed her up, right? I do think she actually, like, died from it also. I have to make sure I'm getting these facts right. I should probably see if I can find the case, before I say things wrong. Disney Plus court case. Yeah, she died. Okay, so let me get the actual article. Thank you, CNN. Whee! So this is like a $50,000 lawsuit. But basically, they were dining at a place in Disney Springs. They chose to eat at the restaurant because they believed it would have the proper safeguard against serving dairy and nuts, right? Because those were the things that she would be like allergic to and have a bad reaction with. So they ate there because they thought that it would be good protection. Their waiter also guaranteed that certain foods were allergen free. And they confirmed that like a bunch to make sure that she would really be okay. Some of the food that was delivered didn't have the allergen-free flags that it was supposed to have to show that it would be safe. But the waiter assured them that it would be okay. But after the meal, when they were shopping in the area, she suffered a severe reaction and ended up dying. And so, of course, the husband, being angry that this happened, even though they had been constantly reassured that this wasn't supposed to happen at all, started this, like, lawsuit against Disney. And then Disney tried to pull something very crazy. The mouse was being very not nice in this particular instance. But they tried to argue that because this man signed up for a trial of Disney Plus years ago, they tried to use the fact that he signed that the terms of service for Disney Plus, which mentions that trial users will arbitrate all disputes with the company. They tried to make the whole case just get thrown out based on arbitration of, you know, he agreed that he wasn't going to bring any cases against us, even though obviously Disney Plus is completely unrelated. But they tried to do that. They tried to just sweep it under the rug and be like, well, you signed this agreement like forever ago. Which meant that you would let every case against us go to arbitration and you wouldn't bother to sue us. So, nah. But yes, it is confirmed that Disney backed off and they are now allowing the suit to go through. But the fact that they even tried that is bonkers. That's literally crazy to me. That's just wild. Imagine. Uber is using the arbitration agreement for a family that was hit by an Uber Eats driver. Yeah, like, it's so awful how they try to get away with this stuff. I don't like how these corporations are, like, sneaking things like that into their terms of service. They tried because they know they'll lose in court. Yeah. They're gonna take that L and they're going to take that $50,000 lawsuit. And, like, also, it's only $50K. We know Disney has freaking buttloads of $50,000. Like, way more than that, obviously. So, like, this is not really going to hurt them that much. But that family deserves to get, like, you know, some sort of compensation. If they would have just settled, this would have been a tragic one-day story on page 27 in Florida. Instead, they went evil dumb. You can go one or the other, but not both. Yeah, evil dumb for real. 50K is toilet paper. For them, yeah, it's toilet paper. I still just think it's so insane. Like, an agreement that was signed in 2019 for a trial, and I believe the trial had even, like, expired. I don't even think they fully signed up for Disney Plus. Maybe they could have had, like, an inkling of something if he was still a member, but it was a trial that did not renew. Like, what the hell? That's crazy. And to hear that Uber is trying to do something similar is just like, no, you don't do that. You can't really use arbitration with, like, things that are that serious and that are also very clearly, like, your fault. Like, you know, someone getting run over. Or hit, or whatever. Crazy. Anyway, I found out about this story because of a South Park video. TOS and contracts still don't mean much for crimes, luckily. Indeed. I fear the day that they start doing so, though. Other than that, I think the agreement should have just acted as a waiver for Disney Plus service on everything Disney served in general. Such bonkers. I know, right? Why did they think that that would apply to a Disney Springs case? South Park news. No. I was watching a video on a South Park episode, which is about that kind of like ridiculous concept. And it was one of those videos that's like, did South Park predict the future? It was Human Sentai Pad, if you are familiar at all with South Park. It's just the legal department thinking they had an awesome solution when it wasn't. Okay, but like, if it's the actual legal department thinking that, they should know better. I remember that episode? Yeah, the whole premise was the fact that, like, Kyle wouldn't read the terms of service and then kept getting screwed over by being put in these, like, really ridiculous situations. And then, like, there was a running gag about how he still never learned his lesson and kept having him sign these, like, waivers and contracts that claimed that they would help him. But then he would just sign it without reading it, and then he'd be like, they'd be like, no, you're supposed to read it! Why didn't you read it? Now we get to fuck you up more! So, like, the guy making the video was saying, that this was, like, very similar to, like, kind of what Disney was trying to pull with their Disney Plus contracts. Forced arbitration is crappy in general. True and correct. I understand why companies would want it, obviously, but they should just accept that there will be cases where they are in the wrong, and it is not fair to place the burden onto an individual to be like, well, even if we do something wrong and messed up, you can't do anything. You can't take it to court. No, you can't do that. I wish people, like, well, that's not the word. I wish corporations would realize that that's usually not the right move. Almost all companies force employees to sign them now. Honestly, yeah. It's, like, buried in, like, a lot of, contracts and terms of service agreements nowadays. And again, I get it from the corporate perspective of just not wanting to have to deal with it, but there are going to be situations where they are in the wrong, and it feels not right to force people to, like, not be able to bring it to court, even if that's, like, clearly what needs to be done to deal with the situation. I don't like that very much. This is not writing. It is not. I couldn't get my brain to work for writing, so, I am just yapping for a bit. Maybe I will switch to writing again in a second. Brain doesn't want to write, so I'm yapping. Follow-up statement said it was merely defending itself against Piccolo's attempt to include the company in his lawsuit against Raglan Road, the Irish pub where the family dined. Okay, but again, we have the discussion about how Disney Springs is Disney-owned. Yes, not operated, but it is, like, Disney-owned. And then, like... But then why would they pull out the Disney Plus trial agreement from 2019 to be like, this is why you can't do anything against us? Like, that's dumb. If anything, they should have said something about how you have to sign a waiver when you go to visit Disney Springs. It's like, anything that happens here is not Disney's responsibility because we only own it and we don't operate it. Unless the class action gets blocked by that forced clause, then you have to pay lawyers for several thousand RMs. They changed that real quick. Yeah. It's crazy out here, man. Going old school oral storytelling. So true. The best stories are told by word of mouth, and so that's what I am doing. Dude should ask for millions. He's honestly, this poor man, only asking for 50,000. That is literally their toilet paper money. He could get so much more. It's honestly very nice that he's not. I hope if since it is going through, I hope that maybe he has a legal team that will convince him to, like, try and push for more. He'll probably settle. I would hope so. He deserves all of that money and more. They should offer him a lifetime Disney Plus membership. If he were to ask more than that, the House of Mouse would go much further. I suppose that's true. I guess if he tried to push his luck, they would probably be like, hey now, let's not get hasty. I wouldn't want anything to do with Disney after that. Fair. Honestly, fair. I can see that being a possibility too. Because, like, yeah, I mean, I'm thinking about it, and I probably wouldn't. In the first age, we listened to the Buno. In the second, we inscribed her wisdom on clay and script. In the third, we typed. In the fourth, we will punt the Buno and transfer via touch. What the hell? Don't punt me! Puntable's not here! This isn't about her. Mr. Mouse doesn't appreciate being strong-armed. Well, Mr. Mouse should appreciate, only having to pay 50K. Mr. Mouse should not be such a bitch next time, maybe. Do not say it's good. Like I said, Puntable is not here. We are not punting her. You are all so mean to me, and for what? Man, oh man. Accidentally punting the horn. Yeah, if you try to punt the horn, it's going to come, like, through the air back at you like a boomerang. And it'll take you out. Or your eye. It'll also take your eye out. "30 yards, you just downloaded A through E of Wikipedia." We'll have a Buno attached to our foot. They grow back the horns? I mean, I wouldn't know because I've never lost them. I don't know if they grow back. I don't think they would, though. This is pattable, not puntable. Very pattable, not very puntable. Puntable, though, she is a creature. You can get rid of her at any time. You can't pat her either, your hand would get impaled. Well, that's only because you guys want to pat the horns. Just don't pat the horn. There's like a whole... Like, look at my head. There's a whole place in the middle of my head where you can pat. Especially in this outfit. I don't have the headdress, so you can, like... You can, like, pat that and it would be fine. Demon horns are like deer horns, they grow back. That does not explain why a lot of the Oni that wander around Onigashima will sometimes have broken horns that never heal from the battles that they've gotten in. Don't pat the horn, why live? Why do you want to impale your hand? We have big hands. I mean, there's still plenty of space. I don't know if you noticed, but I have a big-ass head. I don't know if you noticed, but my head's pretty big. Those dudes are just edgelords that think it looks cool. So are you telling me that when it starts growing back, they purposefully will, like, hurt their horns again so that it goes back to being broken and short? Because I don't know if I believe you when you say that. I don't know if I believe it, to be honest. People file their teeth? Blech. No, don't say that. I don't like that. I don't like it. Ugh. I don't like that. That's for the people that get the, like, what's it called? Not... Yeah, veneers. That's for veneers. I only remember that because there was a story about how, like, a teenage actress was, like, basically bullied into getting veneers because people were making fun of how her teeth looked. So she got bullied into getting veneers even though she is a teenager and her teeth are were like, still in the process of developing. But having to get veneers like that ruins your mouth. Get them real-life shark teeth. Yeah, but, like, they're not even useful teeth is the thing. They're just, like, pointy nubs. Just enough there for the veneers to attach to. I could never. I could never. Seeing people have stubs for teeth to get veneers is sad, especially, like, teenagers. Like, everything about you is still developing. You shouldn't feel pressured to, like, make such a permanent change like that just because you're getting bullied for your teeth. Messed up. And there's just, like, so many things about teeth that can't really be controlled. I always feel really bad when people make fun of somebody's teeth. Making fun of appearance in general is not fun, though. I don't really like that. I feel like you should only ever make fun of somebody's, like, really shit personality. I think when you start reducing yourself to, like, jokes about appearance, it's over. I don't like that at all. Sharks need, like, hundreds of spares because the shape breaks way too easily. Well, sharks also have the genetics to, like, get them to grow back quickly, from what I remember. Humans don't. You get the one set of adult teeth, and that's about it. But yeah, I don't know, that kind of thing makes me sad. It's a real bummer. But yeah, I would never do something like veneers or anything like that. I'm fine the way I am. Luckily for me, though, even though I am a half Oni, I didn't get the, like, Oni tusks or anything. I still have my human teeth. Human teeths. It's a dental damn shape. Shut up. People can't help their physical features, and yet it's the thing attacked the most by bad people. It's the thing attacked the most by people who literally can't think of anything else mean to say about a person. So they resort to attacks on physical appearance and name-calling. And that's just nasty behavior, if you ask me. Yuno is lucky that she looks good and is good. I don't know about looks good, but I do try to be a good person. I don't know, I just always found, like, jokes about other people's appearance are just really, like, cheap. Cheap, usually not even, like, necessary. Nah. You may not have tusks, but fang Funo, hell yeah. I think I would only go for, like, a really subtle fang if I was ever going to change how my teeth look. I would go for something very subtle. Or maybe, like, a snaggletooth where it's, like, just the one fang. Maybe just like the one little fang, so whenever I go, yeah, ha ha ha, you see like one little fang when I do it. But I don't think I would ever go like full fangs. I don't really find fangs that attractive, to be honest. Fangs and shark teeth, I know a lot of people are super into those, but it's never been something that I am into. Fangs based, we know Kaya. We know Kaya. But I think if I ever did something with fangs, it would be like a singular fang. That only shows up when I laugh, and that's about it. It disappears otherwise. But I don't think I ever would. I am fine with my human teeths. I do not require fangs. If you want fangs, Kaya's got you on lock. She has cute fangs. And also probably butt fangs. I don't need fangs, but fangs in your more onified forms, yeah. Sure. If there's ever a time where I am drawn more onified, then yeah, having fangs there makes sense. You have head fangs. They're just horns. You don't have to call them head fangs. They're just horns. Please. I mean, personally, the times that I have been drawn more Oni, like, I really liked it when they added, like, the more Oni nails, like the black fingernails. I really liked that. I feel like having things that are closer to claws makes more sense for me as a person than to have fangs. Fangs based, we know Kaya. You said that already. We know Kaya. The reverse butt face. Reverse because they're upside down on the opposite side of the body. I understand. Porque no los dos? I guess that's true. Porque no los dos? I've just never really requested art with, Yuno to have Fang. How's the writing going? As you can tell, nothing is happening. I was going to try it, but my brain just wasn't getting into the prompts, so I closed them. We will have to do it another time. It's crazy. Finished everything, actually. You're right, actually. I blinked and I suddenly did 24 prompts, actually. That's what happened. I did actually it would have had to be 26. My bad, I can't count. We did like 26 prompts, and now I'm done, and I'm amazing. And I did it in under an hour. Because I'm epic. What a writer. Thank you. Thank you. 1 million words per minute. That's me. Dan Brown now takes prompts from her. Yeah, exactly. I have evolved. I am no longer the one who receives the prompts. I am the one who gives them. That me. Robert Pattinson's ghostwriter. Actually, what is your words per minute? I haven't tested it in a bit, actually. Maybe I should test it. Hold on. Let me get monkey type. Monkey type. my beloved. Robert Pattinson is the actor who's the writer guy. Hold on, I have to set it up to make it look pretty. I forgot a lot of their themes are really dark. Ooh, yeah, this is a good one. Okay. I don't think I need to change anything else, really. Pattinson. Oh. Okay. James Pattinson, not Robert Pattinson. Are they related, or is it just a case of convenient same last name? This, you'll fulfill your writing obligation. So true. Alright, hold on. We might go back to the game screen just so you can watch me do it. Okay. When I have those horns connect to the head, is there huge bald spots circling the horns? Are those fake? They're not fake. God. So disrespectful. Stop saying my horns are fake. Be nice to me for once. They are their mother's, aunts, cousins, roommates back in second year. Okay, that's fair. That makes sense. Yeah, they grow from my skull. They aren't attached to me. Please. Horns are never natural golden. You've literally never seen a fucking Oni in your life, apparently. That's crazy. I mean, yeah. Okay, but like... I'm literally right here, though. What kind of product do you use to keep them shiny? I mean, I just take care of them like any other Oni would. A little bit of polish. I use a nice cloth to kind of give them a good shine, to keep them clean. I like how you're having this crisis over the Pattinson and Patterson. It's over. Olari. This is 30 second. We need 60 second. Okay. Anyway, really brief segment of monkey type. I'm gonna do my best. I might choke because I've never done it on a stream live before. I might choke, and if that happens, no it didn't actually. Just so you know. Alright, let me shake out my hands. Okay. It's been a bit since I last tested. I think the last time I tested it, I got like 76, 77 words per minute. It would be cool if I could hit 80, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. No pressure. No full pressure. Alright, whatever. Time starts as soon as I start typing, so... Let me get a new test. Okay. 86! Woo! Not very good, because I typoed a few times, but 86 is not that bad. It did go up like a ton. Almost by 10. I think I'm finally getting the hang of this keyboard. It took me a long time to get used to this keyboard, but I think I'm finally getting used to it. Yeah! Yippee! Consistency 77. Yeah, there was a whole point where I bombed here. Some sites use super hard words, so it depends on the test sometimes. This is very true. I think monkey type is one of the better ones. It has a decent mix of like shorter words and like slightly longer words. Like when I saw govern, I was like, oh god. That's a tough one to try and nail. But yeah, I'll take it. I don't think I did too bad, all things considered. And I tried to be pretty fast when I recognized I had typos. I think you can technically set this so, like, if you typo, it just skips over the word, but that throws me off because in my brain I'm used to fixing typos as soon as I see them appear on my screen. So I just fix them. Yeah. But yeah, looks like my words per minute went up. Woo! Victory for me. Okay, back to chatting. I end up looking so small when I transfer back. Oh, it's over. I don't want to be this tiny. There we go. Stop making me small. Actual height? Shut up. You don't know that. Hi, Hanaki. Not only will you swap back. Shut up. Why? Everybody is so mean to me all the time. I'm just a little guy. I do not deserve. It's like being shrunk down in the old Pokemon games. Right, after you pick your character and you go from having the, like, full body character to just becoming, like... Boop, 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 boop. This is what you look like before you get the running shoes. Here's what you look like after you get the running shoes. This is me entering a house. Pokemon, please. I would like a Pokemon. Pokemon now, please. The pain of not having running shoes. I know, right? I'm so glad that they became just like default. We deserve that. We suffered for too long without running shoes. Now show us the acro bike. Oh, you're so right. Okay, hold on. I have to be small again. That's the acrobike. That's me doing the like secret acrobike hop hops to get to the secret secret cave. Cave of secrets. Get her in the X Games. Aw, she on X Games mode. Really should have learned shorthand. Can do like 130 to 140 words per minute if you master it, apparently. Oh my god. It'd be crazy. Yeah, the thing about shorthand is that you have to like learn the like specific standard. different places have different types of shorthand. Man. But that would be pretty powerful, though. Thank you for the head pats. Or, sorry, thank you for the nade nade. Nade nade. Man, I hope we get news about the new Pokemon soonish. I guess probably, like, November again, huh? I've been waiting for the next, like, Pokemon Presents for, like, a long time. Because I wanted to make Kaya and maybe Isla-sama watch it with me again. I thought we would have gotten another one before now, but I guess not. I suppose notn't, but maybe we will get it in November. Want to drag people into it? No, no, no. When I streamed the first time, I was in VC and I was just like, anybody can join if they want to. And then, like, Kaya was like, can I join? And I was like, yeah. And then, Isla-sama came to, like, pester us because she saw us in the VC getting ready. And then I was like, do you just want to stay because you're already here? And we forced her to stay. They want us to suffer so bad. They really do! Where is the Pokemon updates? They're going to not do yearly releases this time, so it's going to take more time. On the one side, I am happy that they're finally giving the devs more time to work on Pokemon games. But on the other hand, where is my food? I want my teasers. I want to see the content. It's fine, though. Ultimately, I am very happy that they are allowing the devs more time to work on games. And they're, like, letting their older games kind of marinate a bit more. Probably gonna be for Switch 2. I guess that's fair. And we were told we probably weren't gonna hear anything about Switch 2 until, like, the December Direct, right? I thought that was when they were gonna talk about it, or are they waiting until next year? Biblically accurate Oni? Why are we talking about that all of a sudden? Who? I found a Pokemon that I like the name of, Ekans. Hey, have you heard about Ekans' evolution, Arbok? Think about that one for a bit. When you realize it, you'll be shocked. Public, more polished. Devs, sure, we need more time. Public, wait, we didn't think this through. Me, for real. Arbok, A-R-B-O-K. Did you know Arbok backwards is smug? Shut up. OMG, it says Cobra. Yeah! How amazing. Aren't Pokemon names great? Aren't Pokemon names just the best? Sorry, I'm laughing because I got a very funny text from Onimama just now. Have I ever told you guys that Onimama only communicates to me via text, using voice to text? It leads to some very funny messages. The K spelling implies that the snake is part of the Kremlin crew and wants to fight DK. Isn't that how you spell Cobra, though? Tell her we said hi. I will let her know, but she'll probably be like, who? It's Cobra with a C? Oh! See, Pokemon rotted my brain. This whole time I thought that it was meant to be... the whole time I thought it was Cobra with a K. Because that's how Ekans works. Because it's snake backwards. They got me good. How you doing? I'm doing good. Hanaki to you as well. Is it Vice Grip or Vise Grip? I'm pretty sure it's the first one, Vice Grip. Right, brain did he left? Oh, it's over. I'm sorry. My Pokemon brain rot's too strong. You'll have to go on without me. It's backwards is Cobra. Shut up! You guys are so mean. It's Vise Grip? What do you mean Vise? That doesn't make sense. Before it was the first, but later versions changed it to Vice? What do you mean? Huh? But every time I play it, it says huh? What? That sucks. I don't like that. Because Vice is like Vision. Vice is like gripped in a vice. You're very cute earlier on Nene's stream, by the way. Thank you. It's hard to not be. I was just melting into pieces because Nene Amano is a very sweet angel. It's a Band-Aid thing. Vice Grip is the brand. This is what I'm... You guys are literally out here gaslighting me. You guys are literally out here trying to get me. You were literally like, oh yeah, it's actually spelled Vise Grip. Ha! You've been played by a brand. Points and laughs. Are there any other Pokemon you guys think I'd like the names of? Let's see. Other Pokemon with clever names. It was Vice Grip Gens 1 to 5 and changed to Vise afterward. What? Okie dokie. Oh yeah, that's true. The legendary Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet are pretty funny. They have like Okie dokie. What are the other ones? Stakataka is a top tier name. Honestly, yeah, that is a good one. What are the other ones besides Okie dokie? It was Hunky Dory was one, right? Serendipity was one. Yeah, Monkey Dory. Okay, okay. I was trying to remember the saying that it was based off of. Monkey Dory and then Serendipity. You know what's Giraffe Rig backwards? Giraffe Rig. Bezendipity. Right. They should have done Peachy Keen. Honestly, yeah. I would have loved Peachy Keen. My little daughter is the odd one out, though. She's supposed to be paired with them, but they have those funny names, and then she's just Ogerpon. My daughter. They didn't give her a very punny name. She's just Ogerpon. She's an ogre, and she is pawn. Farigiraf is a palindrome too. Yeah! We love palindrome names. Are these Pokemon names now? I haven't been up to speed with Scarlet and Violet. Yes, we are talking about Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet. Who would win, your daughter or Kaya's son? If Ogerpon was equipped with the blue mask, that would maybe allow her to use an ice move. Maybe she would be able to turn out okay. But unfortunately, her masks only let her switch between, like, grass and fire and water for the most part, and those are like not necessarily great against Dragon, so she'd probably get her butt kicked, especially because Dragonite also knows a couple flying moves. Ogerpon Rock Mask? I guess that's true. Okie Doggie's JP name is Inu, so it's the same idea in JP. Yeah! Honestly, the Pokemon localizations are really, really good at, what's it called? They're really good at staying true to the pun that it is in Japanese, I think. There are a few where it's maybe not as strong, but I think they do a really good job of managing to get the puns across. It makes me laugh. That's really clever. Yeah, the localization team works hard to accomplish these things. The JP names are just puns? Yeah, and then the English localization will usually try to preserve the pun, is what I'm trying to say. And that's what I like about it. Hold on, I have to send another message. That's why I'm being quiet. So much I have to deal with. They've got ones like Seal and Dugong. What is Seal's JP name? Let me check. Seal. Pokemon. What was your Japanese name? Howlo? 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 And then Dugong. Dugong. It's the same. So Dugong is actually kind of the same in JP to English. It's Dugong in both. I guess Seal is the one that's different. Howlow. Can't forget the classic Sudowoodo. Usoki! Liar Tree! I love Sudowoodo's name. It's so good. Usoki! Zapdos is Thunder and Jolteon is Thunders. Yeah, okay, so even JP was not super clever in the beginning. Sudowoodo is my goat. Honestly, he's very funny. I love that part of the whole shtick is that he's trying to be a tree, but trees have to get watered, but he's rock, so he's weak to water, and so he hates getting wet, and it makes his illusion fail. It's very funny. Bonsai. Look, Bonsai as a concept is very funny. Bonsai in the anime was very annoying because all it did was cry all the time. The Uno dos Tres birds is a good subtle pun. Mm-hmm. What the hell are these things, Doug Trio? Nobody knows. I'm not really sure what Doug Trio is supposed to be. Like the Diglett Doug Trio line, I don't know what they're supposed to be. At this point, I'm too afraid to ask. Nobody knows what the body looks like because it's never been seen above ground. Magmar's JP name was a choice. I love Magmar JP. Magmar JP is so funny. Doug Trio is meant to be 3 Diglets and Diglett is meant to be 1/3 of Doug Trio. Honestly, not wrong. That is correct. They're not moles. I guess they could kind of be because of the shape of the nose, but... Boo-boon. Haha! It's funny because it sounds like boo, like the ghost sound effect. Also, did you know that Magby? Did you know that Magby? Did you know? Did you know? Did you know that? Did you know? Did you know that Magby? Did you know that Magby? Did you know that Magby? Did you know that Magby's JP name is Booby? Heh. I went so big. I'm not lying though! It's literally Booby! She said boo and then bees. Yeah, boo! Bees! Aren't you scared of bees, guys? They go buzz buzz. They're kind of scary. Boo! Bees. I'm scared of bees, but I'm more scared of you right now. What? Why are you scared of me? Why are you scared of me? Clefairy JP name should be your favorite? Oh, okay. I have to see this. I don't know all of their JP names. I only remember those because they're very funny. Alright, Clefairy, what's yours? Oh! It's Pee-Pee! Pee-Pee! I'm dead! I didn't know that! She's Pee-Pee! Okay, that means that someday, whenever my son PP becomes big and famous, he needs to get a version that's like Clefairy pink so that it can be the PP crossover. Because what's better than one PP? Two PP. Don't say it like that. Don't say it like what? Don't say it like what? What are you talking about? I'm very normal. I'm crying. My eyes are watering. Help. Once it's big, it's a Clefable though. Okay, but then what's Clefable's Japanese name? Pixie. Okay, Pixie's not that bad. Also, Cleffa is just P. So it goes P to P to Pixie. You pulled a holo Charizard. Is that good? Charizard is always going to be the best thing you could pull. It doesn't even matter if it's necessarily like holographic. People love Charizard cards. But the fact that it's holographic is really good. That means that it's worth a lot of money. People go nuts for Charizard cards. So yes, that is good. Lisa Don. My eyes. Ooh. Yeah, I cried a lot for that. It's pee-pee. I didn't know that. Oh, that's crazy. Time to draw Yuno with a PP and a booby. Don't say it like that. Don't say it like that. He said it could be worth up to 200k. It could be potentially graded really high. I don't know about 200k. But like... Look up Corsola's JP name. I don't get it. Okay. Corsola. Sanigo. Sanigo. Sunny. Sunny. Let me see if I can figure this out. Sanigo. You get it? Oh, I got the... It's Coral. Yeah, it is Coral. Corsala. Coral is Sango and JP. Oh, Sanigo. Okay, so sunny because it's like a bright piece of coral? I get it too, and it gets funnier every time she says it. The real cursed one is Mandibuzz. Okay. Mandibuzz. First edition Charizard is one of the highest value Pokemon cards ever. But like 200k value? That's pretty wild. I don't know if I should say this name. 200k is a steal. The last two collector grades sold for 270 and 264. Whoa. That's crazy. I knew it could get wild, but I never realized that it was like 200k plus wild. But I guess that's fair. If you're able to keep it in like pristine condition and like just never touch it, you could probably sell it for a lot of money. How did they get away? Well, it's JP, you know? In Japan, they probably don't realize. Boober. Stop! Just normal Pokemon team. And then with the ace in the hole, PP. It's over. Those are literally opened them and put them in a collector frame and got them graded. Okay. Well then if that person that they were talking about that just pulled the holographic Charizard is like really good about keeping it safe, then they could probably get it valued for pretty high, yeah. Depending on the version, anyway. Trying Yuno with a PP Boomy and Pochi. No. It's over. It still has to be centered? Oh. We'll see what happens. Kohaku! Hi, Koha. Hello, Yume Mitus and co-dreamers. Welcome, welcome. Hi. Hope you had a good stream. Hope you had a good time. You are the culprit. I was the culprit last time I spoke to Kohaku. I don't think I am the culprit anymore. But thank you. OG first set, 1999. Oh! Okay, then yeah, that's gonna sell for a lot of money. That's gonna get a ton of money dollars for sure. So that person that you watch, they are about to become 200k plus richer if they sell the card. Which I assume they would. If they were immediately bringing up how much it was worth. Man. Yeah, if only it were that easy, right? Children's cardboard, by the way. Pokemon is way too big. It's still a craze even now. I feel like people really got into collecting the cards during the Panini. And I think that that led to the value going way, way up. Especially because so many people were buying packs. Packs used to be very affordable, but now, because everybody's trying to buy them to get the next big Charizard. Like, packs are so much more expensive than they used to be. all those like starter kits for decks and things like that. I don't even know if people are actually playing the game or if they're just buying to collect the cards. That OG Zard was worth like 100 to 150 when the game was new. Yeah. The scalpers. As usual, scalpers ruin collectible things. But I feel like that's what, it's the desire to go back to collecting that led to Pokemon cards, like, becoming a boom again. Like, Pokemon was always releasing new trading cards and stuff, but I think, like, the Panini, the Panoodle, like, really led to a lot of people getting back into collecting them. Like, adults, specifically. And that's what caused all the prices to shoot up. Now we've got all these collectors and everybody's like, oh, this card's worth this much money. Oh yeah, well I pulled this card, it's worth this much money. And then what are they gonna do? Invest the money right back into buying more packs. I myself have sort of lost my interest in randomly collecting Pokemon cards and went to an old childhood favorite. Ever heard of Bakugan? I love Bakugan! I think I ended up talking about Bakugan in one of my last streams too. I love Bakugan. I was really into it as a kid. I liked it a lot. I didn't have any Bakugan toys, but I really liked the cartoon. That OG Pikachu is ugly. You take that back! That's my fucking son! That's my fat baby! You will treat him with respect. That's my child. That is my round yellow rat orb, and you will treat him nicely. How dare you say that he's ugly? That's my kid! That's my son! I'll defend Pikachu with my life, especially fat Pikachu! He's my beloved! That's my baby! I'm a very protective mom. Never say that to me ever again. He's not ugly, he's cute. Pikachu can still run a 4.240. Being a boomer is not an excuse. You should be able to appreciate small and cute things. Like my son. That's my baby boy. I like Slim Pikachu too. Like, he's still cute, but like, I love my fat Chungus. He's a baby boy. He's so chunky. He ate too many snacks and now he's round. And I love him. Fat Gen 1 Chew is peak. You're so right about this. They need to make a regional variant of Pikachu that is round. You protecting Pikachu reminds me of that meme of Kevin Hart being held. I'm thinking of that meme of the samurai guy holding up his katana while holding a cat. The cat is fat Pikachu, and I'm the one holding the katana. I'm going to protect my son. They do, Meryl. That's not a regional variant Pikachu! That's Pika Blue. Get it right. They did. It's Voltorb. Stop! That's a Pokeball! Could have had it with Alolan Pikachu. Honestly, they should have given us an Alolan Pikachu and made him round. Because the whole thing about Alola Raichu is that it becomes that way from eating all of the, like, pancakes and malasadas in Alola. And that would have been so freaking cute, and I would have had a whole team of them, and I would have loved them. I love Alola and Raichu, by the way. Togedemaru is kind of cute. Oh no, I love Togedemaru, but like, where is my round Pikachu? I need my chubby boy back. No, that's a Mungus. Voltorb did it first. Amoonguss is just the forest version of a Voltorb. And that's just how it be. You get psychic powers because they eat too many pancakes. Exactly! Me! Me too! I also want to eat too many pancakes and get psychic powers. I love Alola Raichu. I had it in both my Sun and my Ultra Sun playthrough. I made 2 different OCs for those games, but Even my other OC for Ultra Sun, she still ended up with an Alolan Raichu. Voltorb is just a Pokemon version of a Mimic, and I love that idea. I know, right? That's why I said it did it first. You technically get the same thing with Amoonguss in later games, like in the forests, but you still encounter Voltorbs in, like, power plants and stuff. I do really love the Pokemon that disguise themselves as Pokeballs to, like, deter the loot goblins from picking up every Pokeball they see on the ground. I'm concerned for you and your Pikachu. Why? I'm just taking care of my son, minding my business. There's nothing to be concerned about. Dave never once deterred me. Honestly, same. Shakes her hand. Voltorbs are free EXP. Real. There's a small moment where they used Pikachu's anime VA as the cry before going back. Yeah, that was for X and Y, and I think they also did it for Sun and Moon. Switching your ghost type and laugh. If they try to do self-destruct, real. Gen 1 was an innocent time, then we got sandcastles that hide the bones of the souls they ate and soul-powered candles with emo mascots. I don't know, Gen 1 still had some dark Pokemon. Are we just casually forgetting about Cubone and Marowak, or... we just gonna forget those two existed, or, like... come on now. Because they were pretty sad. I guess, yeah, the ghost types weren't as sad, because they were just kind of ghosts. Like, that's just what they were. Don't you come at my boy Sandy Gust. Don't forget Hypno and Drowsy, too. Drowsy less so, but definitely Hypno. The Orange Islands. Hypno has had so many, like, scary stories written about it in, like, Pokemon fanfiction. But also, like, it's based on the canon story of how that Hypno was, like, luring children away, kidnapping them, using hypnosis. Very scary. Yeah, literal creep for real. It's very interesting that it's still always Hypno that is used for, like, the scary fanfiction that involves, like, hypnotism. Like, other Pokemon know how to use hypnosis, but for some reason it's, like, always Hypno still. I guess it's just because of the, like, creepy coding. But still. Let's talk about Drifloon. Oh god, yeah, Drifloon's also pretty bad. I was trying to think specifically about Gen 1 Pokemon to kind of, like, argue against the idea of it being completely innocent. But no, Drifloon is also very scary. For those of you who don't know, Drifloon is a ghost balloon Pokemon whose whole thing is it finds children and tries to, like, appeal as being a cute balloon so that the kid will grab it. And then once a child grabs onto its little, like, string hand, it, like, constricts around the arms so that the child can't let go anymore and then pulls them up and away. And so it, like, spirits away children. What happens to the child? Smile. Gen 1 is pretty much just Hypno with the creep issue. Well, as a creep, sure. I know Isla did it once, but a draw Pokemon from Heartstream might be fun for you. Oh, like draw Pokemon from memory? Oh, man. I've kind of wanted to do a stream like that. I thought about doing it as a collab with somebody else, though. But I do think that would be fun to do, especially because I'm so bad at drawing. I'm so bad at drawing that it would be very silly. I have one come? What do you mean by this? You have a quest to bring a kid a Drifloon in Legends Arceus, by the way? Oh no. Mr. Mime too, I guess, but Mr. Mime isn't inherently creepy. The only reason people think Mr. Mime is creepy is because of its, like, attachment to Ash's mom. They think that Mr. Mime is, like, in love with her. Check my schedule for week 3. Going to the schedule. I forgot it's still big. Week 3? Oh, yeah. It's one of the streams you're doing right after the... I mean, it's not really a surprise, right? It's one of the things you're doing right after the anniversary. Okay. I mean, if you wouldn't mind me co-opting it, I guess I could show up. I guess I could show up. Oh no, it's because people hate mimes. Now I suddenly totally mind. Oh, okay. Never mind then. I guess I'll just do my own stream. I'll do my own stream, but next month so it doesn't look like I'm directly copying you. Next month, everybody will Wasuderu beam, right? When I go to do mine, they'll just be like, oh wow, amazing, a stream concept I didn't see before, right? You can still join me. Quit being soon! I can't tell what you mean! Do it before Kaya so she's copying you. You're so right. I should have just scheduled that for next week. This tsundere, man. What am I supposed to do with this woman? She denies being a tsundere, and then you're literally seeing it in real time. She was like, I suddenly mind, so I was like, oh, okay. And I don't want to step on her toes. And then she's like, no, what the fuck? Join me. What does she want? She's doing it at 4? Okay. Oh, it's on the day that I usually have off, though. I mean, that's fine. I was probably gonna try and stream the whole week so that I could, celebrate anniversary properly anyway, so... Can I switch the day? If you want to! Maybe, Friday on the schedule so that it would be Thursday instead? If you're okay with that, that would mean you'd have to do your other stream, on the other day. I don't mind doing it at your time, though. I can make your time work. Because I am not beholden to the usual restrictions right now. Stand on her toes and you might be able to look her in the eyes? No! She doesn't wear proper shoes. If I stepped on her toes with my geta, I would crush her toes. That would hurt. And I don't want to hurt her. She's my jet bait. Okay, go home. What on earth is Hitmonchan? It punch. It's a punch man. Punchmon. It's a punchy guy. And then there's Hitmonlee. Are they meant to be references to Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee, or is that just something I am reading into because it says Chan and Lee? Oh, okay. Someone already confirmed that for me. So sick. I thought I was imagining things. They are so sick. Okay. We got that scheduled. Whoopee! Thank you, Baya, for letting me join your stream. They were named after the Pokemon? Oh, you're so right. him on top because it's a top, but he's capoeira? Really? Interesting. That's an English thing. Japanese names are based on different people. Oh. Naruhodo. Dang, I'm learning so much. That's cool. Carrot top, please. As if. Okay. I think Kadabra and JP is Houdini. Is it? Let me check. Kadabra. Yungera? That is not correct. It is not Houdini. Abra is Casey. Kadabra is Yungera. And then Alakazam is Houdin. So you're thinking of Alakazam. Houdin. Just making my way through Bulbapedia if it wasn't obvious. No, you're valid for that. There's so many Pokemon, though. You will be there for a while if you're going through the whole thing. The line is a name pun for a Japanese magician. I think they got sued over it. I guess it was over multiple. They're all named after famous magicians or espers. And for the longest time, they couldn't have Alakazam in the anime because it was copyrighted. Alakazam as in, the word Alakazam, like having it as that name. I guess that makes sense. Yuri Geller sued them. Oh! Crazy. So I guess that's what prompted them to change it. No Chris Angel. Please. I find it so funny that Esper is a proper term now, but still gotta spell out EMP. I mean, some people just recognize EMP more than Esper, you know? But I've always remembered it as ESP. That's why I remembered Espeon really easily. Esper is a Pokemon too. It is. Yeah, EMP is electromagnetic pulse. They fixed it. They fixed it. So now it's ESP. Apparently every Pokemon typing weakness is a logical reason, like how you can put out a fire with water. So explain to me why dragons are weak to fairies. Fairy tales. Fairy magic is usually the thing that defeats the dragon. Dragons are slated in fairy tales. Yeah, exactly. I knew it was something related to fairy tales, but it is true that dragons are often slayed in the fairy tale. So that's why. Rigged and evil. She's just mad because she really likes dragon Pokemon. And I also happen to really like fairies. She's mad about it. Steel beats fairy because iron defeats the fae. Yeah. Indeed is true. Sylveon says hi. Sylveon says smile. My baby. Is Ninja weak to Oni or vice versa? I mean... don't know. Good question. Sometimes Pokemon logic isn't all that accurate. For example, electric types should be super effective against dragons because of a common myth of a storm god defeating a dragon. Well, if it's just one myth, though, that doesn't mean that that's, like, a common situation. You know? Like, you have one example, even if it is super common, that shouldn't mean that that becomes true for all typing. Because there are some dragons who have, like, electric powers, and it would make sense for an electric Pokemon to be super effective against them. You know? So, that's my thought anyway. That's my reasoning for it. Mutually weak? Maybe. I don't know. I was going to say that I feel like maybe we just both resist each other, but then we are both very weak to Samurai. Which would be Ronton's type. Watcha. The winged dragons are weak to electric usually? I haven't seen that. They might have adjusted it lately, unless there's like flying directly in their typing. Ironic Acrylic Stand came today. Watcha. I'm glad you got her. I was so happy for you. Kaya is dual type ninja cute and Yuno is weak to cute. I'm weak to cute? That makes sense. I would be weak to cute. But if I'm not cute type, then what is my type? Nerd? Kaya is also weak to cute though. I feel like even if you have cute as your type, you are weak to other cute types. Yeah, cute is weak to itself. So every girl in kawaii has cute as their subtype. And then it's just type advantage based on the other type. Like dragons, yes. Grass shorts. Stop. I don't want to be grass. Oni slash cute. Okay, but then what is Oni strong and weak against? We're back at square one. Is Nano double cute or something? Because I've seen her Nikkei streams. No, she would be alien cute. Because she is an alien cat. Your color is purple, so you'd be poison. Poison cute, huh? I guess that's fine. I smile at you very cutely and you want to hug me, but then you get poisoned and you die. That sounds about right. I lure you into a false sense of security and then you perish. That does make sense for me. So alien is also weak to cute? Yeah, so unfortunately Nano has a double weakness to cute types, both because she has the secondary cute type, which makes her weak to other cute types, and also alien is just weak to cute, I think. So she just explodes upon impact. Only weak to Shrine Maiden Ninnis, so Maiden slash cute has ×4 against you. I am weak to cute maidens! Too real! Maybe we should say Angel rather than Maiden, though. Because, like, if Nene was in any of her other outfits, that would mean that she would no longer have the effect against me. But if we go with Angel, that would explain the 4 times weakness. Would Psychic not be also appropriate? I would personally prefer Psychic over Poison, but I understand why people are saying Poison, because Poison's like a richer purple. Psychic is kind of like a pink purple. Nene is the Eevee of Kawaii, different types. Oh, that would actually be really interesting. This is why I've always said that if we ever actually did like a proper power level like discussion, we would have to account for everybody's different outfits if they had them. Because I feel like certain outfits would lead to different typings. Oni type is clearly strong against Ghost. We never stood a chance. This is true. I am strong against Ghost. This is reminding me of the Too Many Types mod for Pokemon. I've heard of that mod. I kind of wanted to Well, I shouldn't say that I have interest in it, but I have heard of it. I have heard of that hack before. That ROM hack before. Lore joke is canon. Nun Nana and Maiden Nana are just goddess Nana visiting different places of worship. Oh! Alright, hold up. I got purple streaks in hair for next Yuno outfit confirmed. No, I was talking about this chibi. I was talking about how Kaya added the purple streaks to this chibi, and that I liked it. And then Nana was like, oh, is that a leak? And I was like, no, it's from the chibi. I'm nowhere close to getting a new outfit, you guys. We can't even joke about things getting confirmed for it, because I'm not even close. Contact me again in the next, like, 8 years. It's not confirmed. Stop. Come back in, like, 8 years. Unconfirmed. Yes, unconfirmed. You can't count down to a subscriber explosion. It's not gonna happen. You can't just make things up. Don't do that. 8 months.
May the only lights guide you back to me.
Thank you for being a member of Shadowfire for 8 months. Thank you, Egan. Thank you, thank you. It's just a theory. A Yuno theory. I can't believe I met that man in real life. Well, I didn't meet him, but I saw him in real life. I can't believe it still. That was crazy. Sometimes I think about that day, even though it was only a couple of weeks ago, and I'm just like, what? I saw him in real life? I saw him in real life? That's crazy. Making things up is my favorite pastime. Well, don't make them up and then act like they're true, because they're not. Manifesting crazy explosion girl. Well, joke's on you. I'm already crazy and I do explode on a regular basis.
Boom.
But it's not the fun kind of explosion. It's just the I blow up type of explosion. It's like seeing Daffy Duck in real life. Why are we comparing MatPat game theory to Daffy Duck? That's so funny. But yeah, no, he's a real guy. It was crazy. Have you ever seen the two of them in the same room? He's real? Yeah, he is. I saw him. He was a real guy. Now that he says Daffy Duck, it makes me think of how you and Kaya's dynamic is Bugs and Daffy. Am I the Daffy Duck in our relationship? This is so over. Am I the Daffy Duck? Man. It's true though, when Kaya makes fun of me, she's definitely very chill like Bugs. Meanwhile, I get very high-strung like Daffy. Sorry you had to find out like this. Sometimes these things just happen. Sometimes we just have to accept the assignments we are given. And if I must be Daffy, then I suppose this is my fate. Better than you being Elmer Fudd? Fair. I don't think I would ever be Yosemite Sam. Have you guys seen that one panel of that Batman crossover where Bugs Bunny was giving Batman bedroom eyes? That is the most... Yeah, kind of random? More like very random. What? Hold on, are you pulling my leg? Batman Bugs Bunny comic. No, it's very real. show it? Okay. Do you guys just want to see the bedroom eyes, or do you want to see the whole page that I found? Actually, who am I kidding? You want to see the bedroom eyes. I'm gonna show you the bedroom eyes panel. Copy path, and we add the image. Wait. No, wait. I did it wrong. I always have to do it like the most convoluted way to get images, but it's fine. It's worth it. These bedroom eyes really do go crazy. Okay. It's probably a Chrome image, right? Yeah, okay. Ba, 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 ba. So I know where to find it. There we go. It's tiny. I'll make it bigger. Albuquerque. What's in New Mexico? Everything that ain't in old Mexico, pal of mine. Everybody knows that. You should get out more. I get out plenty. Can you believe that this is a real... This is like a real panel. Why is he looking at him like that? Austin Catholic, right? He's really flirty looking. Yeah, he's really... He's looking at him. I mean, more power to you, King, but like... Huh? This is uncomfortable. It's silly looking is what it is. Amazing. Get you someone that looks at you like you Bugs looks at Batman. Bad. Very strange. I can't believe this is real. But yeah, there was apparently a whole comic dedicated to this. The more you know. I never expected this to be something I would share, but okay. Sure. I love that for us. What a stream this is. More you know? Yup, that's me. There will always be more of me. You will not be able to get rid of me very easily. She said the thing! Okay. I think I am going to call this stream here for today, though, because I feel bad that I ended up not doing what I said I would. Whoops. Accidentally Izatsu. Is what it is. I will try to get my brain back into the motivated space, though. I will work hard. This has been a bit difficult lately, but I am going to try to get back in the swing. You definitely 100% positively typed today. I sure did. I did type things. This is true. But I hope it's okay that it turned into Izatsu. Sorry I arrived late. No, it's fine. You don't have to apologize every time. I would actually prefer you not. It's okay. Yeah, 86 words per minute. That is a win for me. And I have a sudden collab with Kaya planned during anniversary week, so that's fun. That'll be fun for us. But yeah, tomorrow, Shadowfire and Soulfire members, you guys will get another Zatsu. Congratulations, you get two. You get a 2-for-1 deal. And then, I do not plan to stream Sunday, just for the record. I'm gonna be taking Sunday off again. My schedule's gonna look a little bit weird, next week, not just with Sunday being off. So be aware of that. I will be posting the scheduled graphics. I was about to say graphic. Who? Scheduled draft? I don't know why I wanted to say it like that. What am I on? I'm losing my mind. Anyways. Yeah, so, it's gonna get posted at the usual time. Like, I'll still post it on Sunday, but the schedule is gonna be looking different from usual. So just be on the lookout for that. Giraffe pics. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna post a picture of a cool giraffe, and that's going to be the schedule for the week, okay? Okay. Anyways, thank you guys so much for choosing to spend time with me. I hope that you have a good rest of your time zone, and until I see you again, Hinotsu! Bye-bye!